From the Athens Tech Studios, this is the Athens-Clarke County Cast, covering the latest stories that affect you in and around Athens. Now, let's give you our top stories.
Hello and welcome to the Athens-Clarke County Cast, one of FeedSpot's top 20 Georgia news podcasts. My name is Melissa Carter. Here are your top stories brought to you by Drake Realty. A Clarke County man could face up to life in prison after pleading guilty to federal armed drug trafficking charges. 43-year-old Bandrell Hull of Winterville admitted to possessing cocaine with intent to distribute and possessing a firearm as a convicted felon. Hull's lengthy criminal history includes 7 prior felony convictions. Hull now faces a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years with a maximum of life in prison. His sentencing hearing is yet to be scheduled. This from WSB. Students at Clarke Middle School in Athens will experience a brand new environment this school year. After 66 years, the old building off Baxter Street was demolished over the summer, making way for a new, nearly 220,000 square foot facility. The school district will celebrate with a ribbon-cutting ceremony on Tuesday, just 2 days before the school year begins. Funded through 2 SPLOST votes, the new school features a 3-story instructional area, cafeteria, media center, and office space. Phase 2, set to complete in January, will include additional administrative areas, a new gymnasium, and a health center. The modern facility also boasts a new soccer field, outdoor classrooms, and an agricultural science area. This from the Athens-Savannah Herald. Athens-Clarke County officials are seeking public input on how to spend $8 million for improvements to the busy Lexington Road corridor. The stretch sees significant traffic with up to 30,000 vehicles daily near the Loop 10 interchange. The proposed changes aim to enhance safety for pedestrians and bicyclists. A survey is open on the Athens-Clarke County website through August 11th, and an open house will be held this Thursday at 5 p.m. at the ACC Police Department East Precinct on Lexington Road. This from WUGA.
A new, exciting podcast about dads for dads. Legacy Makers, a conversation for dads. Download now wherever you get your podcasts.
It pays to know your doctor. It pays to know your lawyer. And now more than ever, it pays to know your local real estate professional. Hi, I'm Jeffrey Drake with Drake Realty, and we have 7 offices in the metro Atlanta area, including 2 right here in Cobb County and 1 at Lake Oconee. I'm the proud leader of over 700 agents here in Georgia, and we pride ourselves in professional service, whether you are the buyer or the seller. Drake Realty makes the home buying process seamless from contract to close. Our agents are a little different. They're not pushing for the quick sale and close. They are pushing for the best price and terms for their client. In other words, Drake Realty fights for you. Now's the time to buy that dream home, vacation home, or new home your family deserves. A lot of real estate agents talk big. Let my team at Drake Realty prove they will fight for you. I'm Jeffrey Drake, and I'd be honored to have my team serve you. Visit us online at drakerealty.com. And remember, it's not how quick you sell or buy, it's what the deal provides for your future.
From the We Love Athens Facebook page, Jefferson Taffet posted that Beachwood Cinemas will be closing its doors after 62 years of operation. Barry Wilson said, "Sad to see, but I went there a couple of years ago and it was not kept up very well at all. I saw the premieres of Star Wars, Jaws, Superman, and The Deer Hunter there in the mid-'70s. Kathy Rose said, "Took my soon-to-be 46-year-old there to see E.T. She wanted to take him home with us." The University of Georgia has reported the highest number of liquor law violation arrests among major state universities over a 3-year period. UGA had a total of 193 arrests from 2020 to 2022, far exceeding other institutions like Georgia State with 38 arrests and Georgia Tech with just 1. A new report from 21 to 23 will be released in October. UGA spokesperson Greg Trevor noted that 35% of those violations involved non-UGA students. The university is addressing the issue through various initiatives, including mandatory alcohol education for incoming students and support programs for those in recovery. For more on UGA's alcohol policy, visit safeandsecure.uga.edu. This from the Athens-Savannah Herald. In sports from Sports Illustrated, the Georgia Bulldogs are gearing up for their 24th season, but they'll be missing a key player on the defensive line as fall camp begins. Sophomore Jordan Hall has reportedly suffered a lower body injury, specifically a fracture in his lower leg. While details are limited, Hall is expected to miss the start of fall camp, but is anticipated to be ready for the regular season. And finally, a new 211-mile trail connecting Athens to Savannah is set to break ground this morning at 11 a.m. at 1200 Bartow Road in Sandersville. The event follows the annual Sandersville Sizzler 5K trail run and MTB race. Now, this marks the start of construction on what will be the longest paved trail in the United States. The Athens segment will connect to the 39-mile Firefly Trail, promoting alternative transportation and green spaces. This from Savannah Now.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. At Athens Technical College, their programs can connect you with in-demand and high-paying careers.
I graduated from Athens Tech in May and started my job 2 weeks later. I had the job before I left, thanks to my professor, and just focusing on growing a career.
As far as Athens Tech, I think I've been a member of the advisory panel for 10 years now, and it's been an awesome experience.
I'm currently going to Athens Tech. I started out as an accounting major. I've finished all my accounting classes and then switched over to the culinary and baking program.
My name is Alex Lang. I'm an electromechanical engineering student. This is my second year at Athens Tech, and I graduate in December. The long-term goal is to work for the railroad, whether that be Norfolk Southern or CSX.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. Find out more at athenstech.edu. Learn how to succeed and win big in life, plus much, much more. Listen to the Red Hot Read podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening to the Athens-Clarke County Cast. And don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio on this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by the respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on this site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Athens-Clarke County Cast.